From losing 17 jobs in a row to becoming one of the most successful actors of his generation, here's how Pedro Pascal conquered the world. Pascal's childhood was far from restful. He was born in Chile under a military dictatorship, with his parents being part of the resistance against the government. For the family's safety, however, they quickly had to leave the country. They were granted political asylum in Denmark and later joined the US. Pretty early, Pascal's passion for acting was clear. In his childhood, he broke his arm 2 times while trying to reenact Indiana Jones scenes and started reading plays at 13 because he was bored. As a new kid, he had trouble fitting in and felt lonely. That's when he found a new escape, immersing himself in classic plays such as The Graduate and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. Pedro started auditioning for roles while he was still in high school, but got nothing for a while. After graduating, he waited tables to make some money, but ended up getting fired, and not only once. In total, he lost about 17 jobs in that period. He started studying acting in 1993 with Sarah Paulson as a fellow student. The two remained close friends ever since. After his mother ended her own life in 1999, he decided to use her surname, Pascal, professionally to honor her, but also because people had trouble pronouncing the surname Balmashida. He started his acting career in 1996 by appearing in several television series, including Buffy the Vampire Slayer, The Good Wife, Homeland, The Mentalist, and Graceland. He was also cast in the pilot for a Wonder Woman TV show in 2011, but the series was never picked up. In 2013, after nearly 17 years of small roles, Pascal finally touched gold and was cast in HBO's blockbuster show Game of Thrones. His character, Oberyn Martell, instantly became a fan's favorite thanks to the actor's charisma. But his rise to stardom happened 2 years later with another small screen hit, Narcos. The show quickly became one of Netflix's biggest successes and established Pascal's acting abilities once and for all. In 2016, Pascal joined his first theater blockbuster, a Chinese one, named The Great Wall, also starring Matt Damon and Willem Dafoe. 1 year later, we could see him in Kingsman: The Golden Circle, his first US blockbuster, and not his last one. He followed it with The Equalizer 2 in 2018 and Triple Frontier in 2019. In 2020, Pedro took on the role of the masked bounty hunter, The Mandalorian, in the Disney Plus series of the same name. The show became an instant hit, and Pedro's performance as the stoic and enigmatic character was widely praised. The same year, he finally got to play in Wonder Woman, not in a show, but rather in the highly expected Wonder Woman 1984. Pedro is a fierce advocate of LGBTQ+ rights. He was very supportive of his sister, Lux Pascal, when she came out as a transgender woman in 2021. She even declared that he has been an important part of this. He was one of the first to give me the things that form my identity. Furthermore, Pedro has reportedly been pushing for more LGBT representation in The Mandalorian. In February 2021, he was cast in the role of Joel Miller in the adaptation of the acclaimed video game The Last of Us, with another Game of Thrones alumni at his sides, Bella Ramsey. And after 2 years of waiting, the series was unveiled in a massive triumph, allowing Pascal to deliver one of his most complex performances. As said by IGN, the show allows Pedro to subtly display both his caring and ruthless nature. Seems like everything he touches turns gold. After slowly making his way to the top, Pedro finally became one of the most respected performers of his generation.